you know, or communicate his culture through food. That's what I'm trying to stutter and say there. Words. I'll get there. John Leung. And let me know, I'm probably saying that wrong. Thank you very much, Lumen. Also, for anybody that wasn't here yesterday or Friday, whenever Lumen was appointed such, congratulate Lumen. That's our newest mod. Thank you very much, Lumen. Thank you for their service. Thank them for their service. Thank you for your service. You know, one of those two. That's the way it was going in my head. All right. So here we've got a big pot full of garden fresh tomatoes and onions. Okay? To that, we're going to add our whole head of sliced / chopped garlic here. And now we're going to apply heat. Put it on the stove. Stick it up over at least a medium high in the beginning. Now, what I'm also going to do, let's bring the camera up now. Hey, what's up? So I'm going to take some olive oil and we're going to add probably a good, I don't know, that was 15 good glugs. And another 10. So call it 25. That's probably a half a cup of olive oil. But it's going to be a lot of sauce. So as you can see, it's a big pot and it's full up to the handles, full of fresh veg. All right, let's start picking apart our herbs. Actually, let's check back with the chat and make sure we're doing all right. Moist. PGA only has free watch and car money. Well, and those television deals, God, those are billions. But it's still not Saudi oil money, you're right. Went with America's favorite piss water, Miller Lite. Miller Lite always tastes a little tinny to me. My favorite domestic, probably Coors Banquet. Just the OG Coors, not light. I don't know. Something about it. What, does John not like the word moist? Let's see. Thank you. Lumen, hi. Also CCPD. Hi. Great show, excellent technique, and a fun environment. Who? Oh, John? Yeah, for sure. Dude, the thwack of that fan opening sounds like somebody's about to get smacked with that thing. I'm sorry, I'm not getting the reference here. Banquet is good, but $4 more where you am. Tucson, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. I'm Hammer. I cook. It's more than just written on the wall. True story?
So, I got company.
Oh, Banquet is good. Oh, it's $4 more. Okay, Coors Banquet is good. That's right. I always forget, unless the word Coors precedes it, that the word Banquet is even in that beer's name. Anyway, Tucson, welcome in. If you don't know what we do with new followers around here, every 100 followers, which you creep us ever closer, we're now down to 18 needed to the next 100 follower mark. And what we do with new followers around here is we do, I used to run an ice cream company, still got my industrial ice cream machine in the garage. You guys get to vote flavor, you get to vote sauces, you get to vote mix-ins, you get to vote anything you want. I just make the ice cream. So we create a brand new flavor here live on Twitch every 100 new followers. Do you have to be poor to come to this class? You don't have to be. But if you are, it's okay because you'll probably still be able to afford to cook awesome food. Today is National Ice Cream Day. I heard, but I didn't know about it until today, and ice cream's you can get it done in a day, but it's a long day. It's better to just let it go overnight and then churn it up next day. Yeah. I'd have totally done ice cream today, though, had I known. So let's see, got heat going on under there now. I'm gonna grab a wooden spoon. I know you guys normally see me doing the whole silicone spatula thing, but we go with a wooden spoon when we're doing red sauce because it helps us to mash up the tomatoes as they cook down. I heard that this morning on Rusty's stream, that it was National Ice Cream Day today. I was like, dang, what the crap? How come nobody called me? And then I'll get you guys a stove cam up and running here in just a second. I gotta find my phone. How do you make ice cream? So I make mine so there's a couple of different ways of doing it. Here's an interesting fun fact that you may not know about ice cream. When you see something branded French vanilla, it's not a special vanilla. It's the style of ice cream. Like the French style is to make a custard, which is to temper eggs in with it. And then the other style is either called New York or Philadelphia style. It depends on where you're from, but it uses cream cheese and cornstarch as a sort of like fat and protein structure. Like, even though there's not really a whole lot of protein in it, as compared to eggs, it's much more infallible and it leaves it much chewier, so I prefer it. So I make mine with milk, heavy cream, cream cheese, sugar, corn syrup, and then, depending on the flavor, any number of things. Because I've even made ghost pepper ice cream before, and it was actually a pretty good seller whenever I had the company. It was good. All right, what am I doing now? We were going to sort out the herbs after I get done kind of bringing everything to the top from the bottom on this. And we were going to get you guys a stove cam, that's right. I have no idea where my phone is. You were under the impression that French vanilla was just fancier because it had visible vanilla seeds. It's not. It's actually it's the French method of making vanilla ice cream. I always thought it was like special vanilla whenever I was, hell, even an adult. It wasn't until I started learning to make ice cream that I was like, really? That's all French vanilla is? Come on. Have I ever tried making gelato? I have not, because gelato, I mean, in its most literal definition, is almost strictly heavy cream with no milk at all. So the fat content's much, much higher, and I'm not opposed to that. But the price of heavy cream versus the price of milk, I can more justify milk. And I don't know that if you were to try my ice cream and have the texture of it, because the ice cream that I make, the chew and texture of it is just brilliant. It chews like fudge. It doesn't just like instantly melt in your mouth. And so I don't know that I would be able to appreciate the difference between gelato versus what I already make, because I worked for a while on getting that fat balance right. So if you're on a mission to gain weight as quickly as possible, go with gelato instead of ice cream. Yeah, basically. All right. Let's leave you guys there for just a second. I'm gonna go look for my phone to find my other camera. Where's my shorts that I was wearing yesterday?
I've already checked in there. It wasn't
Okay. Okay. I could have the device call it, but then that'd probably wake up the kid if it's in the room. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a different camera for the stove cam, and there just won't be a me cam while we're on the stove. Jesus, come on. No. No, I'm good. I'm good. I did not. Let's see. Have I ever made Hawaiian ice like shaved ice? Because if so, there was a once upon a time where I used to work at a shaved ice place when I was a kid or younger. Love you. All right, so now let's hang this over the stove. All right, come on. Participate here. There we are. It's weird getting this other camera set up. All right. Let there be light. Yeah, flavored shaved ice. Yep. Let's get this up and out of the way. And let's check that out. See how that looks. There we go. Okay. Now you can see what's going on. So here's our big pot full of fresh veg. Garden fresh, beautiful. It's all good. It's all good. I'll just use that one as the stove cam for now. All right, so while that's simmering, I'll bring you guys over here and down to the cutting board you go. All right, so we're gonna pick apart our basil and our oregano that we got from our garden this morning. It's a little wilted, but that's just because it's been sitting on the counter since this morning. Sorry. No, it's okay. I mean, it's gonna go in sauce. It's not any worry at all. It's not bad. I don't know why my basil leaves grow so small. Maybe it's the breed. Maybe there's like a specific breed to grow bigger leaves. Well, no, look, it's a learning process, but I still, like, even when these looked really great and healthy, they were sprouting a shit ton of small leaves and not just growing the leaves they had, you know? then some of this is oregano as well, so. Okay. Yeah. I did. Thank you. Let's see. Are you going to use the flowers? I'm not, actually. The plants had bolted, so clipped them. This is kind of like the extra. We got more leafy bits. This is just because we had to cut them anyway. May as well use the usable leaves. Okay. All right. Random aphid. That's how you know it's garden produce. When you get all the critters too. Hey, Creme Delish, what's going on? How are you? Greek basil. Okay, let's see. You understand that I like dark wood? Is that true? I don't know. Oh, because of the kitchen? Because the kitchen's all wood? Yeah, we bought this place a couple of years ago, and it's got the sweet, sweet vintage 70s wood paneling.
Man, that smells so good in here.
Yeah.
Man. The smell alone is gonna wake up.
Let's see.
I had a chance to change the battery.
Genovese basil is a large leaf green basil that you see in stores. Yeah, well, and that's what we grew is Genovese. Greek basil, also called little or fine leaf basil, includes small growing varieties with compact rounded growth habit. Huh. All right. There we go. See, Genovese I know is the basil that I'm most familiar with, and so that's what we were growing, but for some reason it came out awfully dang small.
To make your smell.
The little chef awaketh. Well, thank you. And me, I'm doing great. We're making lasagna today. It's my favorite thing, so it's going to be a good day, right? Gotta love lasagna. It's not my favorite thing these days. It was whenever I was a kid, and it was whenever I learned to make it as like the first. It's like the first thing that I learned to make, and then it was also the first thing that I started playing around with everything. I was like, this could be better. Way, way back in the day. Also, welcome in. I already said that. What else do I got to say? Oh, right. Shout out for anybody that doesn't already follow Get Creme Delish. He is the other half of the More Than Pasta Food Truck with Chef Steve 330. Yeah, they do good work. Food and drink, running a food truck, live. And it's like a Twitch-centric food truck. Y'all got like screens on the outside of that truck and stuff, don't you? Or is that like to come? Is that like a coming soon feature?
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, little chef. no worries.
Grab you the roll out of the refrigerator.
Yeah, if you would, please.